Welcome to a transformative journey inspired by timeless wisdom. In this video, we dive deep into a psalm that holds the power to renew and restore even the most weary hearts. Have you ever felt lost in darkness, weighed down by pain and uncertainty? This message is for you. It speaks to those who long for healing, strength, and the courage to rise again. Discover the profound truths within this psalm and how they offer more than just hope. They offer transformation. As we explore the power of faith, gratitude, and divine promises, you'll uncover the unshakable strength that can guide you through life's toughest storms. Stay with us until the end, because no matter how long the night, joy is always waiting on the other side. This is the moment to reignite your hope and begin a new chapter. Watch now and let these words change your life. Before we start, I'd appreciate your support. If you liked the video, please subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated on future lessons from God. This psalm is not just a collection of words on a page. Oh no, it is so much more than that. It is a heartfelt, soul-stirring call, echoing through the corridors of time, reaching out to those who feel they've lost their way, to those who yearn for the strength to rise from the ashes of their past. It speaks directly to the deepest recesses of the human heart, the place where the scars of old wounds and the weight of unspoken sorrow reside. This psalm reaches out to those who have endured the crushing pain of heartache, who have braved countless sleepless nights filled with tears and uncertainty, and who carry the unbearable burden of fear, guilt, or loss. For them, this psalm is a beacon of hope, a promise that no matter how long the night, the dawn will eventually break. But what makes this psalm so powerful is that it is not simply a lament or a cry of despair. No, it is also a resounding hymn of victory, an anthem for all those who are ready to rise again, to reclaim their strength and their purpose. It is a song for those whose hearts burn with the desire to witness a new beginning, to experience the rejuvenating power of healing and renewal. It is a cry for those who ache to find the courage to take another step forward, no matter how difficult or uncertain the journey may seem. It is a reminder that, even in our deepest moments of vulnerability, we have the power to rise, to heal, and to find the strength to continue. Before we move deeper into the words of this psalm, I want to invite you, yes, you, into something sacred, something that can transform your very life. If the message of this psalm resonates with you, if you feel its call stirring something profound within your soul, I urge you to take a moment to make a powerful declaration. Leave a comment below with this simple but transformative sentence. I receive the renewal that this psalm brings to my life. It is more than just words. It is an affirmation of your commitment to embrace the healing and strength that is being offered to you at this very moment. And while you're at it, don't keep this gift to yourself. Share this video with someone else who is struggling, someone who needs to hear these words today. You never know. Your share might be the lifeline someone else needs to turn their life around. Take a deep breath now, my friend. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs with the promise of hope and renewal that this psalm offers. Now exhale slowly, releasing any fear, doubt, or hesitation. Prepare yourself, for we are about to embark on a journey that will take us deep into the heart of this psalm. Together, we will uncover the wisdom and power within its verses, and we will see why it has had such a transformative impact on countless lives throughout history. It is time to let this psalm speak to us, to show us the way toward healing, strength, and a future that shines brightly, no matter what darkness we've faced in the past. Now, let's turn our attention to the unshakable anchor that holds us steady amid life's fiercest storms. Life's storms are not just about rain and thunder. They are the tumultuous moments of pain, uncertainty, and fear that we all face at some point in our lives. They are the gut-wrenching crises that shake our world to its core. the loss of loved ones, the breaking of relationships, the crushing weight of failure or defeat, the paralyzing fear of the unknown. In these moments, when everything around us feels uncertain and the very ground beneath our feet seems to shift and tremble, we can feel as though we are adrift, alone, and without a tether to hold us steady. What is it that sustains us in these dark, terrifying hours, when the night seems to stretch on forever and hope feels like a distant dream? Where can we turn for strength? What can hold us together when everything we've known and loved seems to be falling apart? The answer to these questions has been passed down through generations, through millennia of human suffering and triumph. It is the answer that has sustained the hearts of countless individuals throughout history: faith. Faith is not merely a word. It is the very foundation of our existence. It is the unseen, unshakable force that holds us upright when everything else is crumbling. It is the lifeline that connects our weary hearts to something greater, to a hope that cannot be extinguished, no matter how fierce the storm. Faith is the steady anchor that keeps us grounded when we feel like we are losing ourselves in the chaos of life. It is the quiet strength that rises within us, allowing us to face the most excruciating trials with a sense of peace that defies understanding. Throughout history, faith has been the driving force behind extraordinary transformations. In times of war, in moments of devastation and despair, it has been the thread that has bound humanity together, the beacon of light in the darkest of times. Whether it was the great leaders of history or the everyday individuals who found themselves caught amid unspeakable tragedy, faith has been the constant, unwavering force that prevented everything from falling apart. It has given people the strength to rise from the ashes of their despair, to rebuild their lives, and to face each new day with courage, hope, and resilience. In the darkest hours of our lives, when all seems lost, it is faith that will carry us through. It is faith that will hold us when nothing else can. Faith is the bedrock upon which we build our lives, the unshakable anchor in the storms that come to test us. With faith, we can face anything that comes our way, because we know, deep in our hearts, that we are not alone. We are connected to something far greater than ourselves, and that connection will never be broken. Faith is the power that will always see us through, no matter how dark the night may seem. In 1963, amidst a nation fractured by injustice, division, and the relentless struggle for equality, Martin Luther King Jr. stood before the masses and delivered a speech that would forever alter the course of history. With unwavering conviction, he proclaimed, "With faith, we will be able to transform the discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood." These were not mere words, they were a call to action, a beacon of hope piercing through the shadows of oppression. His voice, steady yet passionate, ignited the hearts of millions, not just because of the eloquence of his rhetoric, but because faith is more than an abstract ideal. It is the force that empowers the weary to rise, the broken to heal, and the hopeless to dream again. Faith is the unyielding fire that refuses to be extinguished, even in the face of overwhelming darkness. And yet too many people still stand on the sidelines, waiting to believe, waiting for change, waiting for someone else to take action. Did you know that most people who watch our videos haven't subscribed yet? If this message resonates with you, if it stirs something deep within your soul, please take a moment to like and subscribe. Your support isn't just a click, it's a vote for faith, for transformation, for the kind of hope that has the power to move mountains. But faith isn't just a poetic sentiment or a spiritual ideal. It is something even science acknowledges as profoundly transformative. Researchers have uncovered something astonishing. People who cultivate faith, whether through prayer, meditation, or spiritual connection, are better equipped to navigate life's storms, A groundbreaking 2014 study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association revealed that individuals who maintained spiritual practices showed greater emotional resilience, experienced lower stress levels, and even demonstrated a heightened ability to recover from illness. This isn't a coincidence. It's a testament to faith's healing power, not only in the body, but in the deepest recesses of the human soul. Faith mends the shattered, steadies the shaken, and breathes life into those who have lost the will to believe in new beginnings. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today we reflect on a psalm that is more than just an ancient text. It is a lifeline for the weary, a whisper of hope to those drowning in despair. David, its author, did not compose these words from a place of ease or luxury. He wrote them through the sting of betrayal, the weight of sorrow, and the suffocating grip of uncertainty. Picture a man who had lost everything, hunted by those who wished him harm, stripped of comfort and security. Yet still, in the depths of his suffering, he clung to a truth that defied his circumstances. Even if the night is filled with weeping, joy comes with the morning. These words have echoed across the centuries, reaching into the hearts of those who have felt lost, abandoned, and broken. They remind us that no matter how deep the valley, no matter how relentless the storm, the dawn will come, and with it hope, a fresh start, a reason to believe again. If you need this message today, if your soul longs for renewal, let this be your moment. Hold on to faith, because faith will hold on to you. In 2005, the United States faced one of its most devastating natural disasters, the relentless fury of Hurricane Katrina. This catastrophic storm didn't just devastate homes. It uprooted entire communities, displaced thousands, and left families drowning in loss. People found themselves stranded without shelter, food, or safety, struggling to hold on to what little they had left. The wind howled through the wreckage, and the flood swept away everything in their path, leaving behind a sea of destruction. It was more than just a disaster. It was a deep, soul-crushing grief that threatened to swallow everything in its wake. For many, it felt like life as they knew it had been ripped away, leaving nothing but the bitter sting of sorrow. But amidst the ruins, something incredible happened. A group of survivors, broken, exhausted, and battered by the storm, didn't just stand idly by in their grief. Instead, they gathered together in prayer, uniting in quiet defiance against the despair that tried to consume them. In that sacred moment, they realized that even though the storm had taken everything they cherished, homes, memories, loved ones, there was one thing that remained unshaken: hope. They understood something powerful, that hope isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's a lifeline. It's the anchor that holds us firm when everything else is falling apart. Faith may be intangible, but it's the force that holds us steady when the ground beneath us is crumbling. Years later, many of these survivors spoke of how their faith had been their greatest source of strength. Despite the unimaginable pain, their hope gave them the courage to rise from the ashes and begin rebuilding. It wasn't easy. The road was long and filled with hardship, but they carried their faith with them, like a torch that lit the way through the darkest of nights. They believed that carried them, that refused to let them stay down, that propelled them to build anew. They learned that no amount of destruction could steal the resilience that faith creates. And the most remarkable part? That same hope, that same unshakable strength, is available to anyone who chooses to believe. No matter where you are, no matter how broken you may feel, hope is still there, waiting for you to reach out and claim it. Perhaps today, you're standing at the crossroads of discouragement, feeling like the weight of the world is too much to bear. Maybe your spirit feels battered by the trials of life, your faith teetering on the edge of doubt. You may feel like your strength has been drained, like each day is a struggle just to keep going. You may even question if you have the energy to continue. But let me tell you something. Faith is not a fragile thing that disappears in the face of hardship. It is a powerful force that can be reignited, even from the smallest spark. It doesn't matter if you feel weak or broken. What matters is the willingness to let that spark of hope grow into something brighter than you can imagine. No matter how far you've fallen or how difficult the journey seems, faith has the power to lift you. If there's a battle waging in your life right now, whether it's in your mind, your heart, or your circumstances, this is the time to strengthen your resolve, to dig deep and cling to hope. The road may not be easy, and God never promised us a life free from challenges, but He did promise something far more profound. He promised to be with us, to walk alongside us in our darkest moments. When we put our trust in Him, we are never alone. Psalm 30 speaks of a God who rescues and who never leaves us to face the storm by ourselves. He is a God who brings restoration, not in our time, but in His perfect timing. And when you look at the story of those who survived Hurricane Katrina, you see a reflection of this divine promise. They faced insurmountable odds, yet they found strength in their faith, a strength that helped them rebuild. Your story does not have to end in suffering, no matter how heavy the burden you carry. Yes, the night may feel long, and yes, you may experience pain that seems unbearable, but joy comes with the morning. Every hardship has its end, and every dark season gives way to a new dawn. God's promises are not empty. They are as certain as the sunrise that follows every night. So today I invite you to reflect. What in your life needs restoration? What part of your heart is aching for healing? What area of your soul is crying out for hope? Take a moment to pause and breathe deeply. Let these words soak into your heart. Allow the truth of God's faithfulness to wash over you like a wave of peace. Your journey may be long, but it is not without purpose. There is always a reason to hold on, because no matter how broken you feel right now, there is a future waiting for you. This moment of despair will pass, and on the other side of it, there is a life waiting to be rebuilt. There is beauty in the ashes. There is light at the end of the tunnel. No storm lasts forever. The God who walks with you through the valley of shadows is the same God who will lead you into the light. All you need to do is take that first step of faith. Let hope be the compass that guides you, the strength that carries you, and the fire that keeps you moving forward. Your restoration is coming. Joy is on its way. And God is with you now and forevermore. As we come to the end of this message, take a moment to reflect on everything we've explored today. Hope amid despair, the power of faith in rebuilding lives, and the unwavering promises of God. These are not just words, but truths that can transform your life if you embrace them. Now I want to hear from you. What have you learned from this message? What is one lesson or truth that touched your heart, one thing you will carry forward and apply in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to read them and see how faith and hope are making an impact on your journey. And if this message has spoken to you, if it has brought encouragement, please take a moment to support this channel, like, share and subscribe so we can continue spreading messages of faith, strength and transformation. Together we can uplift more hearts and inspire more lives. Thank you for being here. Stay strong, stay faithful, and remember, joy comes in the morning. See you in the next video.